God did not finish his work of creation.
Ọlọ́run ò parí iṣẹ́ dídání rẹ̀.
When he created man,
nígbà tí ó dá ènìyàn,
he wanted man to continue from where he stopped.
Ó fẹ́ kí ènìyàn kó tẹ̀síwájú níbi tí ó ti dá dúró.
So, because of the expectation of God from man,
nítorí ohun tí Ọlọ́run wá ń retí láti ọ̀dọ̀ ènìyàn,
and the capacity that he has also put in him,
àti agbára tó ti fi fún ènìyàn,
that creative capacity,
agbára láti dá yẹn.
so man has have a natural disposition to always innovate.
Ènìyàn wá ní agbára láti tú ohun kan dá.
And one of those innovations is AI.
Ọ̀kan lára àwọn tí ènìyàn lè dá náà ni AI tí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa rẹ̀
Please
yìí.
show them the innovation cycle, slide 2. Innovation cycle. So, if you look at the history of innovation cycle,
Wọ́n ní tí a bá wo ìpilẹ̀ṣẹ̀ AI yìí,
how man started approaching life, because life was largely raw. There was no transportation. There was no, imagine you are coming to church, you have to trek, you know. There was a time you cannot even make calls. You have to go to the telecom and do phone like this. And before you make call, you know, things were so bad.
wọ́n nígbà tán rí nígbà tí Ọlọ́run dá ènìyàn, tí àwọn ènìyàn láti dá àwọn nǹkan, ohun gbogbo wà ní jújú, kò sí bí a ṣe lè rìn, bí ó bá tí kò sí mọ́tò, ẹsẹ̀ la máa fi rìn.
Please,
a bá fẹ́ pé ènìyàn kò sí pé a lè pe ènìyàn nígbà náà.
Please show them slide 2. The second slide after the introduction page. The second slide, yes, that's what I want to show them. So thank you, sir. So you see that from there, you see there was a time that men were wearing leaves as
Wọ́n ní ẹ máa ní pé
clothes.
nígbà kan wà tó yẹ pé ewé ni àwa ènìyàn fi ṣe aṣọ.
But that was around 1785.
Wọ́n ní ọdún tí wọ́n dárúkọ sẹ́yìn ní èyí ti
And they
ṣẹlẹ̀.
broke into an innovation,
Wọ́n tún wọnú ibì kan tí wọ́n
and
ti
they
rí ohun kan
discovered
dá.
that we can actually be wearing clothes.
Wọ́n tún wá rí pé a lè máa wọ aṣọ.
After 60 years,
Lẹ́yìn ọgọ́ta ọdún,
before that time, we used to trek.
kí ó tó di ìgbà náà, a máa ń
So if you
fẹsẹ̀
want
rìn
to
ni.
go to Lagos, you have to plan your journey for like 1 month, 2 months.
Tí ẹ bá fẹ́ lọ sí Èkó, ẹ láti ro ìrìn àjò yín fún ìdí oṣù kan.
In 1945,
Ní ọdún 1945,
sorry, 1845,
1845,
they innovate trail, railway,
wọ́n ṣe ọkọ̀ ojú irin
and some other innovations.
àti àwọn nǹkan mìíràn.
But that time,
Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà náà,
if you have to come to church like this,
tí ẹ bá fẹ́ wá sílé ìjọsìn
you have to
báyìí,
come with lantern.
ẹ máa ní láti gbé àtùpà dání.
There is no electricity.
Kò sí iná.
So 1900, another innovation break into the scene.
Ní ọdún 1900, wọ́n tún ṣe ohun kan míì.
Electricity came about.
Iná dé, iná ìjọba dé.
And then we can charge our phones.
Láti ìgbà náà,
We can put on the lights.
a lè tan iná, a lè fi ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wa sínú iná náà.
Then, in around 1990, we started seeing some amazing electronics.
Ní ọdún 1990, a wá rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn iná àti àwọn ohun tó ń lo iná.
Before, the kind of TV we used to use, some of us, we know those kind
Àwọn
of TV.
amóhùnmáwòrán tí a máa ń lò, àmọ́ àwọn tó máa ń ní
How
ẹ̀yìn
many of
gogoro
us know
báyìí.
Sharp TV, Sharp?
Ó ní amóhùnmáwòrán kan tá à ń
So
pè ní Sharp.
I have my friends here, so they know what I'm saying.
Mo náwọn ọ̀rẹ́ kan níbi wọ́n mọ ohun tí mò ń
But
sọ.
when we enter 1990, an innovation came that all these things that is too big, we can still compress this thing now.
Ọgbà tó ti di ọdún 1990, àti òpá àwọn kan tó tóbi gbàngbà yìí, a lè ṣe kó tún kéré jù
And
báyìí
we
lọ.
can have flat screen than you and I are looking at today.
Àti wá ní àwọn ẹ̀rọ amóhùnmáwòrán pẹlẹbẹ bí
You know,
wọ́n
I've
ní táwọn
even
wò
seen
yìí.
flat screen that is as big as this
Àti wá náwọn èyí
auditorium.
tó jẹ́ pé ó tóbi tóun táwọn wò níwájú wa
And you
yìí.
can actually be touch screen, you know.
Àti
Just
lè ní àwọn tó pé a lè fi ọwọ́
enjoy
darí
yourself.
rẹ̀.
It's also as a result of the constant way man is trying to innovate.
Ó jẹ́ bí ènìyàn ṣe ń mọ ohun kan dá sí ní gbogbo ìgbà.
Before this time, there was nothing like internet. So internet too came up.
Kó tó di àsìkò yìí kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́
So-
ẹ̀rọ alátagbà.
So we discovered that you can now research, get information, connect with people beyond your borders.
A wá rí i pé ní ìsinyìí a lè fi àwọn nǹkan ránṣẹ́
Why
sí
am
àwọn tí kò
I
tẹ̀sí
saying
lágbègbè wa.
all these stories? Sorry, I'm not a storyteller.
Kí ni ìdí tí mo yẹn sọ gbogbo ìtàn yìí? Mi ń ṣe ẹni tó ń sọ ìtàn.
I'm only saying that just as we have all those innovations in time past,
Bí a ṣe ní àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí ní àtètè ìkọ́ ṣe yìí,
such is AI.
bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni AI.
So AI has come into the scene as another innovation.
AI ti wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun kan mìíràn tí ènìyàn tún dá.
And like my president said,
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ mi ti sọ,
from 2020,
láti ọdún 2020,
the waves started affecting everything.
gbogbo nǹkan ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní yí padà.
And so that brings me to talk about what exactly is the history of AI. How did AI came about?
Mo fẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bí AI ṣe dé ìpilẹ̀ṣẹ̀ AI.
It will surprise you that AI has started since 1950.
Ó máa jẹ́ ohun ìyàlẹ́nu fún yín pé ọdún 1950 ní AI ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
When computer scientists started thinking that how can we make computers to behave like human beings?
nígbà tí àwọn tó mojú ẹ̀rọ wò pé báwo làwọn ṣe lè ṣe kí kọ̀ǹpútà kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ṣe
So
bí
it
ènìyàn.
started by the person named Alan Turing, a British scientist.
Àmojú ẹ̀rọ kan tí a pè ní Alan tó jẹ́ scientist.
That if we can get computer to write and you will think it's not computer, then AI can do, computer can do what human being can do.
Wọ́n ní tẹ́ bá lè fi ẹ̀rọ yìí tẹ́ bá lè fi kọ nǹkan tí kì í ṣe ń ṣe èèyàn ló ń ṣe, ó yẹ kí AI kó lè ṣe ohun tí a fẹ́ kó ṣe yìí.
And that experiment was successful.
Ó sì jẹ́ ohun tí ó wá sí ìmúṣẹ.
Then in 1956,
Ní ọdún 1956,
the person named John McCarthy
ẹni tí a ń pè ní John McCarthy,
named AI.
òun ló sọ AI ní orúkọ tó ń jẹ́.
And he tasked all the computer scientists in the world
Ó sì ní gbogbo àwọn tó mojú ẹ̀rọ bíi titi rẹ̀ ní gbogbo àgbáyé
that are prominent,
tí wọ́n mọṣẹ́ wọn bí iṣẹ́.
that let us begin to work towards how we can make computers do things like human beings.
Tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ lórí bá a ṣe lè máa fi ẹ̀rọ kọ̀ǹpútà ṣe iṣẹ́ tó yẹ kí ènìyàn ṣe.
So that is how the work of artificial intelligence began.
Bí iṣẹ́ AI ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyí.
Now, there's something I want to say.
Ohun kan wà tí mo fẹ́ sọ.
Like I said, in all of the innovations of humanity,
Ní gbogbo ohun tí ènìyàn wá ti dá yìí.
we usually study nature.
A máa ń wo
What God has created.
ohun tí Ọlọ́run ti dá.
We will copy from what God has created,
A máa mú lára ohun tí Ọlọ́run ti dá.
and that forms the bedrock of our innovation.
Àwa fi ṣe ìpilẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ohun tí àwa náà fẹ́
For
dá.
example, if you look at train now,
Tí ẹ bá wo ẹ̀rọ ojú irin báyìí,
they study millipede.
wọ́n wo kòkòrò kan tó máa ń
How many
gùn.
of us know millipede or centipede?
Ìkọ́nù wọn tá máa ń pè ní ọ̀kùn.
Okun. Thank you, man. Tó máa ń ká yẹn.
Èyí tó máa ń kákò.
That is the wisdom behind train.
Òun ni ọpọlọ tí wọ́n lò láti fi dá ẹ̀rọ ojú irin.
Before, if you want to go to London, you have to go by sea and you travel for like 6 months.
Tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó bí abí London ẹ máa
But
láti ìrìn
scientists
àjò lórí omi.
started studying the bird,
Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wo àwọn ẹyẹ.
and they said we can create something that can float
Ó
and
yẹ
can
ká tún
carry
lè
a
ṣe
lot of
nǹkan tó
weight.
pé ó máa fò lójú òfurufú.
They became successful.
Wọ́n tún rí èyí ṣe.
Now, when it comes to AI,
Nígbà tó bá wá di AI,
no, don't forget, I said you want to make computers do things like human beings.
ẹ má wà pé mo sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ kí kọ̀ǹpútà kó máa ṣe ohun tí ènìyàn
So
máa
they
ṣe.
have to study the human brain.
Wọ́n láti wo ọpọlọ ènìyàn.
That how does the human brain function?
Báwo ni ọpọlọ ènìyàn ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́?
If we can understand it,
Tí a bá lè mọ èyí,
we can then allow computers to do the same.
àwa lè jẹ́ kí ẹ̀rọ kọ̀ǹpútà kó máa ṣiṣẹ́
But you
yìí.
guess what?
Ǹjẹ́ mọ nǹkan?
They call them neuroscientists.
Wọ́n máa ń pè wọ́n ní orúkọ tí wọ́n ń jẹ́ neuroscientist.
Their job is to study the brain.
Iṣẹ́ wọn ni láti wo ọpọlọ.
But the latest research in the world today, as I speak,
Ṣùgbọ́n ohun tí wọ́n ti ṣe tí wọ́n rí jù lásìkò
have
tá a wà
not
yìí.
been able to successfully articulate how the brain of human being
Wọn ò
works.
tí ì rí iṣẹ́ yẹn ṣe bí ọpọlọ ènìyàn ṣe ń
Because our
ṣiṣẹ́.
brain is so complex and powerful
Ọpọlọ wa ní agbára tó bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́.
that it is difficult to even understand how it works.
Ó jẹ́ ohun tó le láti mọ bí ó ṣe ń
But the
ṣiṣẹ́.
little they are able to understand,
Ṣùgbọ́n níwọ̀nba tí wọ́n rí mọ̀
let's
níbẹ̀.
say like 2%.
Bóyá bí
That is the AI we are seeing today.
bí ọ̀nà méjì péré ni
Like
wọ́n
the
rí.
name, artificial intelligence.
Tí wọ́n ṣe pè ní orúkọ tó ń jẹ́
So
artificial
when we
intelligence.
say artificial intelligence, it's like we are copying human intelligence, putting it in machines.
Ó dàbí pé à ń gbé ìṣe àti ìmọ̀ ènìyàn sí inú ẹ̀rọ kọ̀ǹpútà.
So that is what artificial intelligence is all
Ohun
about.
tí orúkọ yìí túmọ̀ sí nìyẹn.
It is you trying to let computer have the intelligence of human being
Òun ni pé láti jẹ́ kí ẹ̀rọ kọ̀ǹpútà kó mọ ohun tí ènìyàn ń rò.
so that they can do what human beings
Kí wọ́n
can
lè
do.
ṣe ohun tí ènìyàn ń ṣe.
And so it involves, so you have to gather data, information of human beings.
Ẹ ń láti kó àwọn nǹkan ènìyàn àwọn nǹkan tí ènìyàn máa ń ṣe láti kó
Information, your
jọ.
data, your name, your bank account, your school,
Orúkọ
all your chats on
orúkọ tó wà
social
lórí
media, everything.
ẹ̀rọ ìfowópamọ́sí yín àti ohun gbogbo.
Train algorithms, they call it algorithms.
What-
Train all
what-
these algorithms, mathematical algorithms. Let them understand this data, and then they are able to do what human beings can do.
Wọ́n ní pé ẹ̀rọ ìmọ̀ ìṣirò gan tún jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ ohun tí ènìyàn lè ṣe láti gbé àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí kalẹ̀.
I told you they've been working on this since 1950.
Wọ́n
But
ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí láti ọdún
no
1950.
breakthrough.
Kò sí àṣeyọrí.
Why? Because there was no internet.
Kí ni ìdí tó ní pé kò sí
So
ẹ̀rọ
the
àtagbà?
information of human being they could collect was limited.
àwọn ohun tí wọ́n rí gbà nípa
You
ènìyàn
know,
ó
we used to
kéré
have,
jọjọ.
most of the things we do in those days was paper.
gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá a máa ń ṣe láyé
So
ìgbà
the
yẹn bí
information
ìwé
that
ìwé
we were
ìwé.
able to train is limited.
ọ̀nà láti wá ṣe àwọn nǹkan
So when
wọ̀nyí ó
internet came
kéré.
into scene, our activities come on the internet space.
nígbà tí
And
AI
so
dé
we are able to gather more information about human activities, human everything.
nígbà tí AI dé
Right.
gbogbo ohun tí à ń ṣe ó wá jẹ́ lórí ẹ̀rọ
So that
alátagbà.
was what advanced the innovation of AI.
òun ló jẹ́ kí AI kó di ohun
And
tí
then
gbogbo ènìyàn mọ̀.
All this information are a lot. You know, you have to download all the internet. The internet is the largest library in the world.
íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì tá à ń sọ ẹ̀rọ alátagbà tá à ń sọ yìí ó jẹ́ ohun tó tóbi jù
So
ní gbogbo àgbáyé.
imagine you have to collect all the internet knowledge in the world, and you started training a
ẹ wá wò
machine.
pé ẹ láti bá kó ìmọ̀ pọ̀ láti gbogbo àgbáyé láti fi ṣe
So
ohun
you
kan.
will also need a large computer to do that work.
àwa nílò ẹ̀rọ alátagbà ńlá láti fi ṣe nǹkan
Because
wọ̀nyí.
this kind of computer cannot train it.
irú eléyìí ẹ̀rọ tó wà wájú
You
wọ̀nyí kò lè
need-
ṣe é.
You need, this is CPU, you need GPUs
tó kéré jù ní CPU ṣùgbọ́n a ní tó tóbi jù yẹn lọ tó ń pè ní
to train
GPU
all of these things.
láti fi ṣe nǹkan tí wọ́n ń
So
sọ
as all
yìí.
of these things come into scene, AI begin to advance.
bí wọ́n ṣe wá ń ṣe àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni AI bẹ́ẹ̀ orúkọ rẹ̀ ń gòkè sí i.
So